So, how's everybody this morning? Or I guess it's afternoon now, or at least for me it is, but early afternoon. I am good. I got up bright and early this morning thanks to the Amazon delivery guy that was here at like 7:30. Yeah. Fantastic. So anyway, yeah. I got up, had my coffee, had my snuggle with Artemis, and did a little painting in the dining room. I'm doing it by sections. So I have the hallway and the main big wall done. So we put everything back where it was, kind of thing. Because, yeah, I didn't want everything torn apart at once. Because, I mean, everything just from that wall was like, it filled the kitchen table. So, yeah, where am I going to put everything else from, like, the counter? So, yeah, we're kind of doing it I'm kind of doing it in stages. So I put a coat of paint on the wall, the section I'm working on. Yes, so I figured I would treat myself, give myself a little break for to do a little collaging. Yeah, everyone liked this picture. Well, not everyone, but yeah, a lot of you liked this picture. I thought it was funny. And then after I stopped that, I kept going. I always do that. I kept going and did 2 more. Yep, 2 more pages. So that's that little book. But today I'm going to be working in this book. I don't remember if I made a video of me covering this or not. It's just handmade paper, and this is like, it was like a glossy, it's a quilt book. So yeah, it's all quilty pages or whatever. So I'm just gluing on the pages. I'm just covering the pages. That's what I'm doing for my glue book in this. So you can use any book, really. Yeah, so I had glued this on for the cover, this beautiful handmade paper, but I've got to glue it down now. And it's starting to get a little ragged. I got to do that. Got to glue it down. And unfortunately, it wasn't quite wide enough for me to get really a whole lot there, but yeah, what can you do? I guess I could have moved that over just a little bit more, but maybe I'll put like a decorative trim or something. And then I'm going to glue it down, and I'm going to glue a piece of paper the same size as this, like the liner paper or whatever, to hide those edges. So yeah, that's on the to-do list. Not very high up, I gotta say. So what I'm going to do today, I am working in this book. I'm just going to grab a random page. And actually I'm going to work on this side. I find I'm more prone to work on this side. It's just easier because this is where my glue thing is, and it's just, yeah. So I don't want to have a book just full of where I've worked only on right sides of the page, the right hand side. So I'm going with, okay, I love this quote. It's just hilarious. Just from a magazine. I don't know what magazine. Without environmental causes, musicians won't have socially charged anecdotes to share during dinner parties. I just thought that was hilarious. And then I got these, which are stools, but okay, these totally look like push pins. Don't those look just like the edge? Do I have my push pins here? I do not. My push pins are somewhere else, but yeah, don't they totally look like the ends of push pins? So I was like, yeah, I need to like use that as like a push pin type thing or something. So I got that. And then where it's music, I went to, it's so nice to do this. I went to my ephemera filing cabinet, or my images filing cabinet, where I keep my images that, you know, are subject specific, that I wouldn't normally use necessarily every day kind of thing. And I got out my music folder. So this is all kinds of things from like famous musicians to musical instruments kind of thing. So I'm just going to look through and take out some things. Like, I kind of like that. That's neat. This was like a page a day scrapbooking calendar. So I'm going to take out some things that that I might, that's kind of cool, use in this page. Yeah, so let's see here. So yeah, even like classical musicians. So anything I could want for music. Oh my. Cocktail lounge. Why did I put that in there? Oh, okay. Piano. All right. Oh, isn't this pretty? This woman's a DJ. You know what? I'm going to take that out and put it in my favorite collage images, I think. That's somebody sent me a letter, or would have been a swap thingy jiggy. Vintage radios. There was a nice from a book. Madonna. John Lennon, Mick Jagger. could use them. Celine Dion. And I really like these guitars. Really, really like those guitars. And I like this one too. I don't think, no, she's not a famous musician. She was just it was an ad. Kind of like that. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's so nice to be able to go over to my filing cabinet, pull out this file and be like, okay, gotta find a picture. I mean, I do love my miscellaneous bins that I can go through. Oh, I kind of like that. I think this guy's a chef. It was an article from like a, I don't know, Bon Appetit magazine or something. But he's dressed up like he's got the Devo hat going on. So I thought that was kind of cool. I did go through and purge, but I mean, as you can see, I've still got quite a bit. I tried, well, music is one that's going to be big because like I wanted some of like each instrument, you know, and then like I said, I've got famous musicians kind of things. So keyboard chart. Oh yeah, I'm going to probably use a piece of this. I think this was like, it was from an organ or whatever. Organ or piano? I think it was organ. Book, and it was instructional. 1978. Hal Leonard Publishing. Yeah. Hal Leonard was like an organ guy or whatever. Hammond. That's it. Hammond organ. And you're supposed to put these like on the organ so you'll know what the keys are, kind of thing. It'll help you learn. So yeah, I'm gonna take that out. All right, and for backgrounds, what I've done is I just kind of rummaged through my big overflowing collage bin, the big one, and pulled out some really funky colors and things. This is cool. This is from like a 90s magazine. Denver Center Performing Arts. Yeah, so it's like a festival, music festival kind of thing. Thought that was cool. This is from Uppercase Magazine. This is from like a photography book. Isn't that cool? So I figured things like this would work really well. And of course I grabbed way too many things, you know. This is, I think, from way back when. Probably the 90s, from Wired Magazine. And this was the internet, like graphed out. Pretty cool. Quilt. But it's so psychedelic. This does not fit with the rest of them really, but it's, I don't know. I just thought that would be funny as a background for this theme. I don't know. I'm probably not going to go with that one. Gorgeous page, just a landscape. And then there's this one, which is really cool too. I don't know who that is. I don't know who painted that. It's impressionist, but the colors are really funky. It might have been Van Gogh, maybe. But it's little dots. I don't know. Anyway. I digress, of course. Okay, so we've got our this for sure. So what do I want to put on that? I mean, that does kind of totally work, doesn't it? Like, boom, right off the bat. That's all I need, really. I go through the whole thing and I'm like, well, pretty sure this is how this is going to go. Though I do like that. Might be a little too much though, but this though is, let's see, what are we gonna do here? I'm gonna punch out the long one, I think. I love stuff like this, just like weird, you know, random things. And sometimes I do have a hard time using it. It's like, I'll never find anything like that again, but you know, it's to use. I gotta use things up, right? I've got too much stuff, definitely. So, oops. Be careful when you're punching this out. You'd think it would be more delicate being from 1978. It's like 46 years old. Okay, come on. Come on now. So the rest of the weekend, we're going to keep doing things. And it's nice, like I said before, I have a few things on the go, so I can kind of switch between when I get, you know, kind of tired of one. Yeah, I'm going to I cut in on the wall. Oop. Ah. And I've got to roll the wall. So I'll do that. And it'll be the first rolled coat. The cutting in is the second coat of cutting in. But then I'll put the other rolled coat either tonight or tomorrow morning. And then that way we'll have the dining room back together because we have a friend coming over for supper on Sunday. Our poor friend Michael, his wife and his in-laws, they went, they're traveling for like 6 weeks. So I'm like, oh my God, you're going to be so lonely. I'm like, come over, we will feed you. Poor guy. Okay, no. This, oh, come on. Quit being all wonky. You're bugging me. Okay. You're making me crazy. There we go. All right. Now, backgrounds. Let's look at what I've got for backgrounds here. Oh, you're not backgrounds. Okay, so this, I think, maybe like this. Cut these. I really like this book because working in a spiral book. My scavenger hunt glue book is also in a spiral book. I just like it because, I don't know, like the pages, I feel like they're kind of more sturdy if it's a good spiral binding kind of thing. Not like the plastic, you know, whatever. And it can lay flat. Love that. And then if I decide there's too many pages, I can just take pages out randomly. Any pages that I haven't done yet. Because I'm not doing this from front to back. I'm skipping all over the place, right? Just doing random. So, yeah. Okay. Do you know what? I'm going to cut him out. And I'm sorry. You guys are with me for this. I mean, really, maybe I should... should edit this video and speed this part up, but sorry, I don't think it's going to happen. I'd rather post my video, you know, and go through the whole rigmarole. Oh my goodness. So Artemis, I don't think I told you guys this in the last video. He has been, for the past like week, he has been sassy. My God, he's a sassy pants. So funny. All his back talk. He's got this little, I call it a bark because it's kind of a bark noise. He goes, rah, rah. So yeah, that's his little sass. So he's been doing that to me a lot lately. One time there was one incident where I did definitely deserve it. He was downstairs, wanted to go upstairs. So he asked me to bring him upstairs. We carry him up the stairs usually because he's 20 years old and he does have arthritis. So I picked him up, brought him upstairs, but I didn't go upstairs with him. So when I got even with the floor or whatever, like the upstairs floor, I just kind of like dumped him onto the floor and then I turned around and go back down. But I kind of dumped him a little hard. So he kind of stumbled. Yeah, he told me off. And he's just been doing that. He's just been sass and it's so funny. He's so spicy. I don't know if it's just his age or what. He's just decided he's going to be a crotchety old man or what. But, oh, it's funny. Sassy Rob laughs. He tells me off. It's usually me getting the sass, actually. Yeah. I don't think Rob gets sass too much. It's me who gets it. Okay, this guy's holding a keyboard like this. Is that, I wonder if that's, like, is that what they did in the Devo video for Whip It? I'm not sure. I know what this is, but I'm not, like, super familiar with Devo. But, yeah, he should be playing a guitar instead. You guys remember guitars? It's like a guitar crossed with a keyboard. Ooh. In all its 80s glory. So I got a good start on Christmas presents because I had kind of forgotten what time of year we were, like how close it was to Christmas. So I'm like, oh, I should probably start the Christmas presents I'm making. So I kind of stopped most of what else I was doing besides the house or whatever. Yeah, so busy. Yeah, so I got started on Christmas presents, and that was nice. I'm felting something for somebody, and Artie was in here. He's sitting on his little stool, and I had just gotten my my wool roving all organized in apothecary jars. I love it just squished in there. It looks so good, by color or whatever. So I took down one jar and I put it on the floor, and I started like just pulling wool out of it. Oh my God, he was excited. He like squawked. It was this noise I've never heard from him before, and he almost fell forwards off the stool. Oh, he got on that floor, and man, he smushed his face all into the friggin' wool so much. He loves the, I find this with, I think most cats probably, if not all. Luna was like this too. Any cats I've heard of are, the wool, because it's from sheep, it's an animal smell, so they love it. Right nuts over it. It's so funny. So he was like laying on the floor and smushing his face. Oh, actually, I took a video. I should post it as a short. Smushing it all in his face and everything. And I had to leave it to dry because he got like cat snot all over it. So you don't want to jam it back into it, into the container damp, because it is natural material. So it can like mold and rot and things. So I had to leave some of it out because he's so funny. All right. That wasn't too bad, was it? Okay. Now, let's see. Background. This totally does look cool. Look at that. That looks totally awesome there. Okay. But I do have other things. Okay, what if I put this here? I'm gonna cut these off too. Leave the letters, but cut off the little tabs. They probably like tucked into the bottom of the key or whatever, the top of the keys. Oh, sorry. I totally bonked that. Boop. Bonked it with my head. Okay. There. Now, what else? I don't think I want to use that because it'll be distracting from the regular words, from the focal point words. Okay, let's try that maybe. I can pull that out more if I want. That is so neat though. And then down here, this is like, it's like cells and things. But I don't think it was like a science book specifically. I think it was just like, this might have been the one that was like a best of National Geographic or whatever kind of thing. Yeah, color. You guys know I like my color. Okay. Let's see how this looks. I mean, these kind of don't really go, but maybe I won't use these. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I'm going to use those. I think I'll use them on a smaller saying so they fit better. How about that? That was the thing that started the whole page. Now I'm like, I ain't going to use it. Don't be afraid to do that. There's no rules. Okay, I think that works. But do I have anything else that I should use? Here's this. That's really cool. That does work on there really good. And honestly, I don't think there's much else that'll work with this. Okay. Do I want it like this? I think like that was really cool. And I'm not going to use, I mean, a lot of it's going to be covered, so I can kind of tear it so I can keep the extra. I'm using something else if I want it, but I don't think I will actually. That's just a lot of work. Okay. Yeah. I think that's good. But I have a little gap there. Maybe I'll put a little bit of this, a little more of this. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right. So I'm going to put down this, and this. Da, 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 this is exciting. So yeah, sometimes I just kind of glue as I go. Sometimes I plan it out like this. Sometimes I don't even finish it. Sometimes I have pages that I have on the go for like forever. I'll just find a piece and be like, oh, that's perfect for that page kind of thing. Especially in these larger glue books, because then I have a lot more space, right? Okay, I'm going to put this way. I didn't try it this way, but I think I like it this. I'm going to like it this way better. It's a little busier. Okay, come on. Ugh, I stuck it down. Now I got to slide it. Come on. Oh, I had 2 pages. That's why. Oh, it's stuck so quick. And it's not even the... Okay, what I'm going to do is just overhang it over the edge a little bit. So that way I don't have to worry about lining it up. I can just trim it. There we go. Now, this page is all gluey. Normally I can do a bunch of, well, smaller ones. I do a bunch of smaller ones on these pages, but these are all big, so I've got to kind of do one page at a time, or one per page, I should say. Now I can put this page aside, though, if it, put it aside to, I'll fold it, and then I can use the folded bit on a smaller image. I kind of didn't think of that that second with that one. I just kind of balled it up and turfed it. Okay, do I want to do this or this? I think like that. Okay. Actually, this one has got a big space that's not gluey. So let's see. I usually don't do that though. I mean, I've got plenty of phone books, so I don't like to reuse the page because I end up with glue on the front of the image and it's got a big pain. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, we're good. That's good. Yeah, see, I got some glue on the front. I don't know if you could see that. It's kind of smushed. No, I don't think you can see it. Now, this one I think I'll use. I'm going to grab my extra strength glue stick because this is like a heavy cardstock. So, yeah, so I tear my page off. You can do this with magazines too, like use magazines that you've harvested and you have pages left over. There, now I can glue a smaller image on that one. So yeah, extra strength. So yeah, we got the wall we got done. It's like our hallway. It goes from like the kitchen to the dining room to the hallway, like the full length of the house pretty much. And my printer's trays. I have 5, 6 printer's trays. Like the old printer's trays that what they were is like newspapers and magazines and stuff when they used to be printed way forever ago. They'd have like, you'd have to take like one letter at a time and set it like up to make the stamp to stamp the page, like the article or whatever. So I can imagine it took forever. Anyway, yeah, I have some of the printer's trays that those were stored in. The letters are stored in. So I wanted to hang those on the wall. I had one at our old house, but yeah, I have more now. I had bought more and I was like, we're gonna be moving soon. Let's not put those up. So now's this is the first time that they're all put up together. So yay! So I'm just kind of trimming the overhang, which is easy to do. You just flip it over. And if you want to be super, super precise about it, just, you can do a ruler and a X-Acto knife or whatever. I'm using scissors and I'm not super good at cutting, so I'm cutting straight. So my pages usually end up kind of wonky, and that's fine. I like them. If they weren't wonky, they wouldn't be mine. Okay. All right. Right at the bottom here. It's nice that the quilting pages are all just like white. They're all pretty well, most of them are edged in white, so it makes it really easy to see where any colored magazine pages are sticking over. Okay. Ugh. Okay, there we go. All right. So that is looking good. Oh yeah, I have my squeegee. Forget I had my squeegee. I don't always have it. Usually it gets lost on my desk. Okay, so I was going to do another little bit here, wasn't I? I think I only have to do a little bit because I'm putting this there. Yeah, so just a little bit. Do I want to do... I don't know how much I want to do. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Hang on. We'll do it. Okay. We will do it like this. Oh, Rob is building custom bookshelves in his office. So we've been waiting for wood. They've been sold out. So we finally got some last night. Finally came in. That's good. I don't know if he's planning on doing that before Christmas or not, but I'm kind of hoping not, but yeah. Yeah, I like this. In this book, I find, I don't know if it's because it's bigger or what, but I find that I'm more apt to, it's to do like mixed media kind of thing. So I go over my collage and like I'll, you know, outline things. Like I'll probably take a white marker and outline that, like a white paint pen. Don't know why. It's just, I think it's because it's so big. I need it kind of visually, I don't know. I need to kind of bring the page in visually kind of thing, like frame focal points and things like that. Ooh. So yeah, this one I think I'm gonna get out the paint markers, but I do realize, like, before I started the video when I was looking through it, I was like, man, I use yeah, I do a lot of mixed media in this, a lot of outlining. Okay. Oh, dude. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Instead of the squeegee, you can also use the Cappy or glue if it's not sharp edges. Don't use it if it's sharp edges. It'll catch the paper and tear it. Ask me how I know. It's like, whack. And of course, it wouldn't be like just a little tear. I don't remember when it happened, specifically what I was doing, but yeah, I remember being like, no. I cut out the weirdest things. Like, that I thought was hilarious. And you know what? Where's my... Did I take that out? The little folder of teeny tiny music stuff. I keep everything in little... Oh, here it is. Everything in little envelopes in the folders, right? I'm just going to move this. I'm going to put this aside. Get it out my way. Oh. Now, let's hope I'm good with putting stuff back in the folders. Yeah, so I've got... this was in the folder, so it's all the music stuff that's small, so it doesn't fall out of the folder. And I've got one in every file. Okay, so I kind of want that maybe. So yeah, it's all kinds of like music related words, and that's like bits of scrapbooking paper, anything I'd ever want to, there's Elvis, anything I'd ever want to make a, these are neat. These were like punched out of, I think it was like McDonald's Happy Meal box. That's cool. Playing card, but I could use that. Yeah, poem about music. So all my things, these are images I've stamped. All of my things are in here. And it's wonderful to be able to go to it and be like, okay, I need a thing. Oh, I've got these little, they don't quite go, but I do have those. Those are cute. So now I'm just looking at, look at this little cat playing the violin. I'm just looking to see composers. This is cool. That's very cool. Look at that. That was awesome. Makes a flower. Yay. I'm just going to quickly go through here and see if there's anything else that I think this page absolutely has to have from this pile. If I had the room, I'd totally put a guitar case. Yeah, Johnny Cash. This cat, isn't it awesome? Yeah, most folders I don't keep this much, but this was like, yeah, there's different musicians, and oh my god, look what I found, guys. I didn't know I had that. I did not remember I had that. That is perfect. Oh, there's CDs too. Yeah. Man, I'm glad I kept going through it. Kind of like the 8-track tapes. 8-track tapes too. Charts. I don't think I'll put any words because this is, yeah, there's so many words already. Okay. I think. I'm so glad I have the Devo thing. That's so cool. And like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Devo. Like, I don't know much about them except for Whip It. That's the only song I know. Yeah. So that's really cool that I kept that. Maybe like that. And I do really like this, but I can put this down here. I kind of like the green, I think, better. Yeah. And that blends in with the two pinks. Yeah, I'm not feeling the 8 tracks, I don't think. Liking those CDs. Yep, I think this is it. What do you guys think? Yep, let's put her down. I'm gonna just glue this with the normal glue. Let's see. It's like the cereal box cardboard type thing. We'll see how that goes. I might be replacing that at some point. Might be re-gluing it, I mean, with the extra strength. It's just I'm not sure where I put my extra strength glue stick that I had like 2 minutes ago. But no. This is so cool. There. A little blob of glue. Okay, I think right there-ish. I didn't put that down solidly. I just kind of laid it on there quickly. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yay! All right, so that is, I'm gonna say it. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. That is done. And I'll probably come back, yeah, and do like an outline. I don't know. I'll let it sit for a little bit. Awesome. It's so satisfying to use my folders, to haul it out and use it as I intended it to be used, like a library kind of thing. A library of images. All right, so thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a good creative weekend. Get some, get some creating in there, and until next time, I'll see you. Take care. Bye.